think part of the sort of history of this is that with the combining of the Greater Manchester Combined Authority, right, and the new mayor, there was also combating homelessness in the region, right, in the Combined Authority was a priority. There was the development of a Greater Manchester Homelessness Action Network, which is a really unique intersector network that has members of, charity sector, local authorities, combined authority, people with lived experience of homelessness, who were already regularly coming together. And as Molly said, sort of originally they spent their first part of the new mayor's term and of this Homelessness Action Network looking at immediate response, right? Urgent response. So just rough sleeping and how people can have what they call a bed every night here. And then the mandate for the next year or year plus of that Homelessness Action Network was to look at prevention. And I think that one of the strong threads that came through from this Homelessness Action Network and from Mayor Andy Burnham was the emphasis on what they call here co-production, right? Which is another term about sort of participatory processes, and specifically in relation to policy and practice and public practice. So there was, I think, one of the things that made this project have a really strong base was that that developed Homelessness Action Network that was already intersector, already meeting regularly, already had a lot of buy-in and a lot of energy, and a track record of doing things successfully around the emergency response, and now needed to look at the prevention, right, long term. And I think, and maybe someone can chime in here, just setting us up for the next stage. There are so many challenges to strong and effective co-production or participatory democracy. And I think that that in coming into this next stage of prevention, looking at prevention, right, the Homelessness Action Network with the Greater Manchester Combined Authority, which is part of that intersector network, was really looking at how can we, do co-production in ways that have even more impact and teeth, and maybe address some of the challenges that the GMCA and the Homelessness Action Network and generally, right, these kinds of processes already were facing.